Hello everybody and welcome back to the chateau on a nice sunny day with crisp blue skies, although it has just been raining, and lots of tasks to do, not to mention obviously I've got some more completely mind-numbingly boring wallpaper stripping to do, but I've got to do it. But because the rain has been, I need to do some small tasks to make sure we don't flood, because obviously I live on an island. So a nice little wander out and go and check some bits and pieces to make sure we're good. Plus it's never a bad idea. It's always nice to have a little gentle walk in the morning, isn't it? And of course seeing the place from different angles is always good for a little bit of motivation and reminding yourself just how pretty a place you live. Previous video I showed you that old postcard. Actually this is now a much better thing, so you can see the fencing and the posts are still here, although they used to be covered up and you couldn't get to anything, and we started getting bushes and all the rest of it down some areas. And it wasn't just to make it neater and tidier, it's because they were getting so big and the root system was not very well because of critters going into the banks. The roots were left because they got eaten, simply couldn't support the size. So you can see this huge one here, and it's all dead because these are evergreen, but it's coming back up, you know, from the roots. The roots are growing again, small bushes, so it all does have to be, so it's just there, taken down, cleared back, here again. That's alas. Oh, that's where a tree fell on it and killed it. That's not what I was coming out here to do right now, however. I need to lower the water level. Oh, well, do you know what? I'll show you this as we talk about how overgrown this place is. All right, see all this here? This thing in there that I'm about to try to get to, well, that's the sluice gate you can see in the old postcard. Come on. What's that? No, what's you? I think I might have to get in. Come on. That's a bit better, but that's filling up, which means that's blocked up at the bottom. So I'll be in the boat again shortly, no doubt. At least it's not raining. Come on. Well, it might clear itself. That said, there's a reasonable amount coming out there. It's not stopped, and pressure might blow everything through, so I'm not going to be jumping in the boat quite yet. I've got other things to do, and hopefully you can see what I mean about how beautiful this would be, and you can just see the chateau poking through over there. How beautiful this would be to be put back to how that postcard looked. Of course, the other thing you can notice from that postcard, and this is the problem with old buildings, things that get done along the way, you can see that there was actually a proper sluice gate there, so handle, wind up, and it would open the sluice gate from the bottom, so you would evacuate water easily, quickly, lower levels, etc., without getting all of the stuff that floats on the top. And now, of course, you don't have that, because the very last time the moat here was drained, some time ago now, to put the scaffolding up to put the roof on, they broke it and they bricked it up. So rather than fixing the sluice gate, dealing with something that had worked for years and was perfect, they thought they knew better, or just did the job quickly, who knows. wasn't here. And they bricked it up, so now constantly blocks up. One clean piece, come on. This stuff is just so brittle. Okay. Come on. I mean, it's better. Well, they're young. I've just come out to check to see if that's come down at all. And look, two damn koi poos sitting there munching away all the stuff. And they're literally sat on the top of that ring. Quite happy that I'm stood here. I mean, I have zoomed in a bit. And they're probably one of the reasons why we're having another problem. I wonder how much closer I'll get before they spooked. So there you go. Well, that's what they look like. That is much closer. And they burrow into the banks, which erodes the banks, but they also eat all of the roots, which kill all the things in, which is obviously the rhododendrons is what they also killed. So let's see. Having got away from wallpaper while it's soaking, etc., I think a good idea would be go up and try and unblock that outflow, and I'll leave the boat over there, but the boat is full of water. Oh, this is peaceful. But just look at how much stuff shouldn't be here. All right, let's get this unblocked again. That's a bit better. Oh, there you go, you can see the remnants. There you go. It used to be the sluice gate. It's bricked up underneath that. Right, well, with the relative safety of land. Okay, there you go, yeah, that's much better. That reduced the water flow around the house a little bit, or the height, shall I say. One of the questions which does come up on a regular basis is the house damp because of the moat? And it isn't, because the water is so far away, the water level, from the bottom of the house. It was built with that in mind. But that is why you've got to keep an eye on the water levels, to make sure it doesn't go to a certain height, because then you will have problems. So it's coming off a lot easier, well, the top layer. So that stuff that I rollered with the spiky roller and soaked it again for quite a while, because I was outside trying to deal with that drainage issue for a lot longer than I was expecting. And it started to come off. So that's my plan for tonight. Because it's going to take ages. So it looks like I'm doing a night shift, which is fine. We'll actually get somewhere, because it's, well, you can't really see, but it's not exactly the smallest of rooms. So if I can get it spiky rollered and it's soaking away for a decent amount of time and try and get some of that vinyl off, I can get through with the steamer, the under paper, much quicker. So I'll better get on with it. See you next time. Thanks for watching.